is Andrew Battaglia. We are here to explain about this order of sons and daughters of Italy in the North End that we are starting in the North End. So, first off, the order and sons and daughters of Italy of the North End was started in 1905. It's an Italian-American organization that fought for preserving tradition, history, and culture. Some of the things that we'll be doing is, first of all, it's a 501(c)(3), it's a charitable organization, and there hasn't been one in the North End for a while. So we wanted to bring it back, and we wanted we wanted the youth to be involved. We want to unite everybody together. I know there's festivals in the North End and they split up by societies, but we don't really have an Italian-American thing that can bring everyone together. I see there's a few members that signed up already that's on our board. We have John Pregman, who I had to search to make sure he was Italian. And,
when your grandmothers marry somebody, they take their name. Yeah?
And we have Damien DePaulo, who's actually been, he was actually one of the first ones who I reached out to when I came up with the idea.
As well.
And it's Pat Bover and Maria Lanza. And so you're probably wondering, what are we going to do, right? So it's an Italian-American organization, and we are almost it's pretty much a little Italy of Boston and Massachusetts. And there's lodges everywhere of the Sons and Daughters of Italy in Massachusetts, but not in the North End. So obviously it used to be here, and not for what reasons, I don't know why. I don't know why they ended it, but we're ready to bring it back, and we're ready to make a positive impact in this neighborhood. We came up with some short-term goals. We have about 113 people signed up and about 50 people already paid full membership, ready to go. We're expecting our charter in about a few weeks now. So I'm going to run through a couple of our short-term goals. So what we're going to be trying to do is trying to raise money for scholarships for the neighborhood. We think education is important. An investment in our kids is a bright future for this neighborhood. Obviously, I was a Little League coach and a basketball coach for over 5 years, so I know the lack of funds that need to be invested in our sports in the neighborhood. It's important. It keeps a lot of kids out of trouble if they're playing sports. We'll be having a lot of events with a lot of food, and hopefully maybe some wine, which will be exciting, and it'll bring the community together. We're going to try to work on a parade or a block party for the neighborhood, which will definitely be fun. And then some of our long-term goals. So this is kind of where I really get passionate about. An Italian monument in Boston. That's kind of something that a few of us have thought about, and something that's really dedicated to people migrating to the United States for a better life. Our ancestors, many of our ancestors, who came here for a better life and sacrificed so much so that we could have an opportunity like this and be in this room and have clothes and have food and so that's really important. An Italian Cultural Center. I know a lot of people wanted to add an Italian Cultural Center to the North End that are not really from here, but it's good to have an organization that's grassroots in the neighborhood that would be able to put something like that into effect. Working on a location. Right now, we've been approved by the city to use the Nazaro Center temporarily. Of course, there's a few to-be-determined spots that we're working on right now. I don't want to give any leads, but there are a few locations that we're working on right now. You do not have to be Italian. I'm going to make this quick because I know it's the end of the meeting. You do not have to be Italian to be part of the Sons of Italy of the North End. We have social members. Social members, if you have the community in your heart and you really want to give back to the neighborhood, this is for you. Obviously, it doesn't matter if you've been here for 65 years, 1 year. If you, like I said, you care about the neighborhood, you join. It's a good networking thing. We have lawyers, government workers, cooks, restaurateurs, it's plumbers, union, everything. Everybody together at the table trying to come up with ideas to make a positive impact. And that's pretty much it. The dues, so the first year is $75. It is a little expensive the first year. The majority of the money does go to the national level to become an official member of the order. And after that, it's $50 a year. And we will be having fundraisers throughout the year. But it's something to bring the community together. Like, I truly believe, I see a vision, I see a movement with this. And I think, the past few months and the past year in this neighborhood, I feel like we need a platform with a bigger organization behind us to speak with. And I think the Sons of Italy's that thing. And obviously with everybody's help and with everybody's, investment in this, we could do something special. So I hope everyone will join. I left applications over here at right over here at the Mazzaro. And if you are sending it in, we have a mailbox here. What is it, North Bennett? What is it, 13? 30?
30 North Bennett.
30 North Bennett Street.
There's a mail.
And like I said, dues are $75 and the checks are written to North End OSIA. And people are wondering why we didn't keep the original charters from the North End before. They didn't have daughters in them. And of course, women rule the world, so especially an Italian family. So there's no winning there. So thank you guys for having me.
Can you just for contact information, like?
Yes, so John's a big, he has all the emails.
Johnny Craigmoni?
Yeah, Craigmoni.
So, northendosia@gmail. We have a Facebook and Instagram page, and certainly to the extent that you want to know more about it, Damien and I, Luigi and Maria in the back will be available. As he said, there's applications here in an envelope, and you can pick one up, fill it out. Just be sure to mail them here. People were thinking that they needed to mail it to the Belmont location, which is our state official,
It's a
the Grand Lodge, excuse me. But we actually have to handle that, so mail them here. They're available electronic too if you need that. So just contact us via email.
Just
yes.
one more thing, I just want to add 1 second. So you don't have to be from the North End to join, like I just wanted to add that. Because Andrew's from Everett, his family's originally from the North End. And he has, there's a special place in his heart for this neighborhood. So he wanted to get involved in it. So you do not have to live in the North End, because there's a lot of North End people that ended up leaving the neighborhood. But they still care about the neighborhood. So it's important that they know that they can join as well. So this is, like I said, this is a platform, a big organization that we can get behind and speak, so.
How long did it take the national charter to approve you as?
So I've been in contact so I'm fortunate to work for the national vice president, and it would take about, I want to say about 2-3 weeks, and I've been in the process. And if you do become a member, the national president of the Sons of Italy will be here in October, where we'll be having our swearing in, and we're trying to get her, Madam President, to swear us in. So the national president would come and swear us in. So I think that would be pretty cool. So we're working on that. So please sign up, everybody.
Victor?
Where would this go?
I have 2 things to add. One, I'll definitely sign up. I've been told that my father was involved in the organization in 1905.
Oh, wow.
And I'm looking to dig up information on that, and when I have it, I'll give it to you.
That's awesome.
The other thing I wanted to add is on Charter Realty, Phil. I was asked by Karen Johnson when she was talking to me several months ago, which may not be the case now, what she could do for the neighborhood, and I said sort of off the cuff.
That's what I'm saying.
What?
That's what I'm saying.
That's what you're saying. I said, hire a Roman architect to design a fountain for the piazza. And this may be off the wall, but let me put it into the
But
conversation.
you know what? This is a conversation that we can get around the table and talk about. So we didn't have that opportunity or platform to talk about it.
Sure.
But that's something that we can bring
Now
to the
we
table.
do.
Now we do. So thank you guys for having me. Thanks for these are the real fans that stayed.